Well, hey, g'day out there in Twitchland. How are we doing? Oh, that's right. I had a computer crash earlier today. Blue screen of death. Bleh. So we're not getting much in the way of a background at the moment. But give me just a second, and we will get the game up. I think if OBS is going to launch on the game rig. And here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. Look at that. We'll keep it. All right. Good. So, picking up where we left off yesterday, kinda. In as much as we had just landed in the new location. We had just landed in.
انت من العمال الجداد؟
Sokothia? But I am backtracking. Did the Vatican, Marshall College. Let's see, chapter notes. I didn't get most of the things at the college. I could go back. Actually, let's do the college. And I did go back and clean up almost all of the Vatican. Almost. But not quite. Okay, so we're on the main storyline, so there's a bunch of stuff that I missed in the early days that is going to make life easier. Now that I understand a little bit about how these things work. These green lights here, apparently, can be turned on and off. Maybe if I can get close enough to it. And that was a trick on one of the... No, they can't all. So that's weird. One of them could. And that was a way to get to one of the clues that I needed. Gotta go upstairs. Can't go upstairs if I can't locate stairs. There. Everything just happens fast at points in the story here. No opportunity to collect everything.
Comic books. New fad on campus.
New fad on campus. Comic books. The baseball card. American National Leagues. Who is it? Manny?
Saving this one.
Somebody? Manganosa? Yeah, mummy notes. Grab that.
That's where I put those notes.
A letter from Bjorkman. Dear Professor Jones, want to thank you humbly for sending me your letter.
Interesting.
Shirley's letter. Barely got any sleep last night. I was very lonesome and cold. This is the reason I was late this morning, and I missed your thesis on Neolithic decline. I was very lonesome and cold. It's rather devastating to me, and I wanted to ask you if you do private tuition, in the hope that we could go through it again, with me. Shirley. Shirley. Alright, so let's look at the Marshall College again, and chapter notes. We are now 10 of 10 on the Marshall College. Can't get to the notes for the college, for the Vatican from here. Interesting. There we go. Go to the summary and back again. Okay, so fieldwork, 4 of 4. Discoveries, 10 of 10, 5 of 5, 15 of 15, 23 of 23. Mysteries, 8 of 8. Now, chapter notes. We've got everything except 2 of the main adventure ones, and I could not find them anywhere. So we've got the Marshall College is cleaned up now. Vatican is all but done. Hopefully all of the important ones are done, and the only thing that's left is going to be, hey, Eric Lord, sorry about the slow response to you there. The game is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I don't get notifications when chats come in on YouTube, so I often miss those. Apologies. And welcome. I hope you're still here. So we're going to go to Giza, and from Giza, we see that my notes say that I'm missing one of the fieldwork notes. We've got a whole bunch of things missing in riddles and lost artifacts and remedies and world knowledge, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things missing. But we're in good shape on, on the fieldwork discoveries and mysteries. That's fine because they're still open. The adventure one, though, which is the one that I haven't got completed properly in the Vatican, is all done. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean up these fieldwork discoveries and mysteries here in Giza today, and it should be relatively straightforward. We have all the books. We're just going to hit the map marker points. So let's revisit Giza. Oh no, my concurrent viewers on YouTube went to 0, so I guess I was too slow responding to Eric. Alright, so let's see what order we want to do these in. Well, Savage Predicament seems like the obvious one, because that one is still in progress.
There he is, Professor.
Oh! Am I glad to see you.
Worth getting the pick. Perfect. Thank you. You all right, kid?
I think so, sir.
The boy's really done me proud, you know. Look what he found when he was hiding from the Germans.
Steely.
You know your stuff. I believe it was carved for one of the Pharaoh Khufu's viziers, Hemiunu. Part of the instructions for building the Great Pyramids.
Mind if I keep this? I have a friend who can get it to the museum in Cairo.
Well, it was the boy who found it. I'd say
Got a
it's
numb
up to
finger.
him.
Of course, sir.
Pinched
Take it.
ulnar
It don't belong
nerve,
to me anyway.
apparently.
You're a good boy,
You are a
Sydney.
good boy, Sydney.
I fear I should never have brought you with me.
Yes.
Archaeology isn't usually this dangerous, you know.
Actually, sir, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Getting
Well,
captured by
tell
fascists
your
in
mother.
the
All right.
Vatican City
Of
and
course,
in
sir.
Egypt.
That attitude, you make a
Congratulations.
great archaeologist.
Like Professor Indiana Jones, sir, at that college in Connecticut.
Indiana Jones? Sydney! He's
not
not
a
a
real
real
archaeologist.
archaeologist. Your mother will see me hanged if you end up like that swashbuckling Gasconada.
My advice? Don't let go of your dreams, kid.
Thank you, sir.
Was
One more.
that?
Pretty sure this isn't the end of Sydney's adventures.
Savage predicament. 525 adventure points. Points. All right. So next up then. We can get that one. It's way on the other side, but I should be able to fast track over here to. Ah yes, let's get the Wehrmacht transmissions done. Actually, oh, I don't have a suit yet, so let's get the Wehrmacht transmissions done. Is there field notes along the way? There are not. لا. Alright, yes, we are going to do Wehrmacht transmissions. So that just means down here I'm going to go to take the fast travel to the workers. Where's the fast travel point? Workers camp. There it is. I feel like I can probably beat the fighting dudes. It's going to be tougher than the Italian ones were, but it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad, and I've got my block in properly now. How do I plan on approaching the Vietnam missions? Are there Vietnam missions? The Burma's not equivalent to modern day Vietnam, is it? There are Burma missions, and those are still floating here. I haven't even looked at those yet. Those are the new ones, and I haven't even begun.
I found some radio frequencies.
A moment. Let me just take a listen. There. Mark the place on your map. Hey, I made a draft for my news article. Here. I'd like you to read it.
Vatican article draft. Fascist stooges vying for Vatican political influence. In early October, the tranquil sanctity of the Vatican was shaken by distressing rumors of the Pope falling ill. Soon after, it was reported that he would be going on an extended leave into his private villa outside of Rome, allegedly to recuperate and regain his strength. This created a power vacuum within the Vatican's hierarchical structure, which was quickly filled by a conniving, high-ranking priest named Cesare Ventura. Cesare Ventura? Also known as the Man in Black, who possesses rumored connections to the highest echelons of Italy's fascist party. With the Pope convalescing in his villa, Ventura has opened the gates to the Vatican, allowing the corrupting fascist elements to boldly enter the Holy City under the guise of a friendly visit. However, Vatican insiders suggest a more sinister agenda behind their presence, with some speculating there might even be a more devious explanation for the Pope's illness. Perhaps the Pope was poisoned to facilitate a coup masterminded by the nefarious Man in Black, in an effort to steer the Holy See towards the fascist-friendly direction, contrary to the current Pope's frosty relations with the toad-faced has been crossed out, with the fascist dictator Benito Mussolini. A witness who this journalist spoke to says the parties of black shirt imps has been crossed out, thugs, sanctioned by Father Ventura, bullied their way into the Vatican Library and confiscated books, manuscripts, and historical documents. A brazen act of political censorship and a blatant theft of the Church's cultural and intellectual heritage. Whatever lies behind the current events, it is clear that the nauseating miasma of fascist disease has engulfed the Vatican. In a further escalation of the chaotic situation within the Vatican, members of the Nazi delegation entered the Vatican after anchoring an airship to the city in broad daylight. The presence of the Nazis raises alarming questions about the... if you made it all this way here, Strombo, this is as far as I've had time to write this piece.
It ain't my field, but you're a hell of a writer.
No, that was weak.
Thank you, Dr. Jones.
I wouldn't print that. It was really bad. Sorry, lady. Okay. The Thief's Mystery? Oh, she's marked something on the map. We should go to that. She's marked a couple of things on the map. Wait, is that inside the... It's fine. Plenty capable. Oh.
Diese Stiefel sind grauenhaft. Mann am Boden! Oh Gott! Mach ihn kalt! Du bist lächerlich!
Oh dear. Oh dear. A little too cocky, Jones. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to grab my hat. That's interesting. Okay. So we'll try not to take them all on in just one big brouhaha. Sneak hole and try and get them like one at a time. Hunting's reports. Obscance. I have heard reports that many of the soldiers refuse to enter the tomb west of the workers' camp. Good. Rooms say it's cursed. That's why I was looking for that key.
Superstitious.
Good. There's a tomb photograph. It's not what I meant to pick up just there. That's the key I was looking for. The haunted tomb key. here. Let's see what else we've got. Cursed tomb, indeed. Spooky indeed, Alicia. Let's see what said cursed tomb. Oh, it's got an interesting sound effect. It gives it a good cursed feeling. Just a bit of wind. Oh, no, it's a radio. Spies note, I hope whoever reads this is a friend. Know that I'm a spy of N. The Nazis must know of this artifact. It I could not smuggle it out of here. Seems important. They are on the field watching.
Another artifact left in the driveway.
Riddles of the Ancients. That leaves just one, and that's the one that's under the Sphinx somewhere. That's good. Feast promise. That there. Field notes. World of knowledge. Belongs in a museum. Okay, so the secret of the Queen Mother is complete, but I missed 2 of the notes about it. Sanctuary of the Gardens is complete, but I missed 2 of the notes about it. Savage Predicament is complete. So let's do that tidy up. Although out of this cave, oops, and behind me is one of the locations that that Gina gave me after doing the radio code thing. Is that a... Weird. Secrets under the Sphinx sounds like a Shakespearean tale. Indeed it does, Alicia.
That's it.
That's not a bad find. one down, and a stack of cash to be had. Hot thickens like a well-crafted sonnet. Turns out, I'm actually familiar with more Shakespeare than I thought I was. I would have said that I'd done almost no Shakespeare in school. But when I went and enumerated the almost part of that almost none, it turned out to be half a dozen.
Watch your step, pal. All right, here we go.
Was nun?
Kind of cute how they come swaying back like they're actually not quite knocked out. Oh, that was medicine. So while I'm here, I better make sure that I don't have more medicine to get as well. Yes, there are several medicines here. Notes in the same locations, because that's how it works.
That would explain the water pumps.
Oh nein! Erwischt! Die Luft ist so trocken.
Got everything here?
Bräuchte man, auf die höchste Pyramide zu klettern.
Still another note here. Okay, so these mysteries that are done, I do have all of the pieces for them. The Thief's Promise is the only one I haven't done. That's actually nearby. I think that might be the next one. After I find this one piece for the Secret of the Queen Mother, which is over there. Now, how do I get this to go down? So unreliable, their method of climbing down off a platform. Figure out how to get up. Forget getting down. And there is the diary page, the night shift diary.
Some people are so gullible.
Okay. Were there any more remedy pieces here? There were not any more remedy pieces here. So, Thief's Promise, that was the one next. After Thief's Promise, I will be doing, Alicia, trying to find some money hidden in the desert, followed by belongs in a museum. Sometimes you're going to make a leap of faith. Yes, I did. I did indeed make a leap of faith in the end. We got there. We should say I jumped off the edge of a thing, which I suppose is like a leap of faith.
Da bist du ja, Drecksack! Ich Idiot!
I got a better plan. Safe landing!
And away we go. When you pull something, when you whip a fixed object, it hits the first time you push the button, it hits, and then you push the button a second time, and it yanks. It hits and stays. Whereas if you whip a person, or if you're being attacked by dogs, it works well to whip at the dogs. The crack of the whip scares them away. If you whip at a person or a dog, it whacks them. It doesn't grab them. So you have to hold the button down for the whip to tangle onto them and then yank them. If you do that just right, from the edge of something, you can pull a guard off his guard post. That is bread, and not what I was looking for. That is a weak wall. I didn't see that the first time. I should have, because there's a couple of two-handed improvised weapons right here, which are exactly what you need for going through a weak wall. Should have been a clue.
Okay.
Anyone who finds this know that Anton Ritter is the cause of my death. Anton tricked me into stealing gold from Voss's safe. We were going to hide it in this tomb. We came back to find it later, and come back to find it later. When I expressed regret about our actions of betraying the Reich, he became defensive. He threatened my life. I was cornered. I had to do something. I drew my gun and fired at Anton, but missed. He hit me over the head, and I was incapacitated. He took the hammer, ran out into the antechamber, and smashed the support beam, causing the tunnel entrance to collapse. He's been waiting for me on the other side, waiting for me to draw my last breath. I can't hear him anymore.
Trapped by another Nazi and left to die. Hell of a way to go.
Das darfst du nicht machen!
Wanna go again, short? Well, pal, almost the perfect crime.
Alright, so that got me the Thief's Promise. Is it complete now? Thief's Promise is complete. So that is all the mysteries completed and all of their notes found as well. So we're done with mysteries. Sanctuary of the Secret of the Queen Mother is done. Sanctuary of the Guardians. I still have a couple to do there. Anton Ritter does sound like a scoundrel, and he tried to attack me once I found his friend. It didn't go well for him. See if we can find some money at the location that Gina marked on my map. 2nd of 4. Should be right here. There it is. £100. Hey, Crow. How are we doing? Belongs in a museum. Track it. So I am back to Egypt, back to Giza, where I am cleaning up some map markers. I'm feeling better about understanding how the whole thing works now, so I think we're ready to clean up the previous sections. I don't suppose there's any way to clean up anything that I might have missed in the battleship. Smacking Nazis, yes sir. Oops.
Look out below.
Oh, I freaking love it. I love it. What I don't love is... Oh, and that this time it'll allow me to attach to it. So that's good. That's good. Those have been a lot more hairy at other times. Passageway there that you just have to burn the straw out of. I've been playing games smacking Nazis since Wolfenstein. It's an excellent, productive afternoon, I must say. Not my favorite. Whip to whip. Whip to whip. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's still snowing? Oh no, Crow, that's horrible. Oh yeah, that's quite a long way down. Have you managed to get out for some food yet? Oh good, okay. So you and the wife are safe and it's just frustrating. Frustrating sucks, but we can live with frustrating. Precisely. That's what we're here for, specifically, but there was another entryway. I don't know why that emoji was inserted. Well, it's not one of mine, so I also don't know. Brief break in the snow allowed you to get out and do important things like food. Yes, hopefully there's an even longer break in the snow coming up and you get to really get a break, get an everything that you might possibly need. Just get away from the snow for a little bit, I expect. It's exhausting. It tends to like weigh on your... No, let's not blow that up. That's completely unnecessary. Dr. Jones, you're over something there. Overzealous, overeater. Oh, this. Okay, so you the solenoid arrived and you got it successfully installed, and so that gives you a little bit of peace of mind as well, because your ATV's working and you can push snow around. I suppose that's gotta feel like something.
Diesen Mann sollte ich mir ansehen.
Guess I better get going.
You just stay there. I'm looking for a little box with 100 pounds in it. Have you seen it, sir? Fine, don't answer. I'm right on top of it. It should be right here. There.
Not bad.
Let's see what's next. Let's look at the other missions. So I need Wehrmacht keys.
Let me see here.
Ah, a local map is useful.
Might be something I could pick up from this.
More. Oops.
No fooling this guy. Off to the dreamlands.
World of knowledge. Field notes. Lost artifacts. Riddles. Belongs in a museum. Remedy. Field notes. Track that. Also, I just picked up a new book. So let's learn Brawler 3. Deal increased damage in armed and hand-to-hand melee combat. Nice. It's easier to go and punch a dude later. So sledding and able to push the snow around. All good news. But the snow hasn't stopped, and no end in sight for the snow stopping. Oh, that spot where I was up there earlier, there was a photograph we're supposed to be taken from there. Missed the opportunity. Oh well. Couple more days. ATV helps clear it, and I suppose that having the ATV working helps take a little bit of the mental pressure off, knowing that it's working, that you can clear snow, and you can and you could use it to get yourself around in an emergency as well. It's like when you're trapped, you feel trapped. Better than shoveling. Heck yes. Heck yes. I never even had a snowblower in the 15 years that we lived in North Dakota. Yeah. Oh, the comment about the ATV and the sled was separate. So you're talking like a ski-doo sled when you're talking that, not something you tow behind the ATV. Duh. Where's the Wehrmacht key? Alright, let's see if I can find these ones. I need the Wehrmacht key here. This is what I'm stuck on currently. Can't get a key. Nothing beats feeling of clearing snow with an ATV. Well, I mean, if you're stuck in your house because you can't get out, then having the snow cleared certainly must feel good. But I'm sure that laying on the beach with a pina colada is a better feeling than clearing snow with the ATV. But maybe that's just me, and I'll freely admit, I am not everybody. That wasn't the one that I wanted to get first. This one needs
This should be fun. Not too shabby.
Zeig ihm, was du drauf hast.
If I can get into this place, does it have a key that I can... Hey Alicia, where do you find a Wehrmacht key in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? In the Giza zone. Wehrmacht. W-E-R... W-E-H-R-M-A-C-H-T.
Ist da jemand?
Back away!
Klingt komisch. Los, gibst du dir überhaupt Mühe?
Die Nummer ist so...
Da bist du ja!
Give it a rest!
Oh dear.
I'll do it.
And these moves are pretty dope sometimes.
Gotcha. Wie gefällt dir das? Mist, er hat einen! Du bist tot, Freundchen! Los!
I was here. I got almost everything out of this location, but not quite everything, apparently. I missed the comic book.
Looks like a terrible waste of time.
Keep your distance, pal. Ha! Schlag ihm die Fresse ein! Er hat ihn umgelegt!
أخبارك إيه؟
وخليكم السلام.
Some bread now. Fill up my buffs. What we got here? Wehrmacht key. Wehrmacht key. Got to find Wehrmacht key. Alright. Medicines.
Komm nicht näher. Was ist hier los?
I guess I should have done something about these dudes before I picked up the... Before I stole the medicine from right in front of them. Next on the medicine trail. Only taking a little bit more care this time so as not to steal the medicine from right in front of the person. these guys. Again, there was a thing just up there that I did earlier. Didn't think to look in the truck.
Zahlen zu wenig für diesen Mist. Hast du Schiss?
Sorry. Not much to write home about.
See what we got here. It's in the social club, which is full of Nazis, but is not a restricted area. Precisely.
Geh mir aus den Augen.
It really wasn't in a restricted area. Don't shout at me that I'm in a restricted area. I wasn't. I was in just a normal area. The problem was I smacked an officer over the head with a hammer. Let's see. Cough, cough, splutter, splutter. How many medicine bottles do I have? 23. No, that doesn't tell me how many I actually have in my pocket. 8 in my pocket. That's not enough to buy another book. Oh no, the place I was just at. There was another note that I missed. I guess I'm going back. Hopefully they think we all look the same. If I stop bashing the Nazis, they'll leave me be. I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately. Them being, you know, Nazis and all. Now, does anybody remember me?
Bleib auf Abstand.
No.
Kannst du Deutsch? Bewegung.
Sorry. Trying to move. Okay, the card I can
What do we
have.
have here?
The money
court
would
of
be
the king.
stealing, and that would get me in trouble. Oh no. What happened to this guy? Terrible. I wonder if I can get in and fight the in the fight club yet. That one's an officer. Officer will see through my disguise. If I get in front of him.
Nerv jemand anders.
Bingo.
Zahlst zu wenig für diesen Mist.
Hey, zieh Leine.
Stärker aus.
Dynamite? Anyone? Oh, hi. I'm looking for a place to take a photograph. Oh, it's not in here, it's under here. How do we get out of here now? unfortunately, what I've done is I've missed some of the clues that you get as you go, like, along a storyline section, and that involves dungeon crawling and labyrinths and stuff. And it's kind of difficult to get back to it later if you don't recall the sequence that got you to the location. With just finding a spot where you're supposed to take a photograph or pick up a note is not the easiest. Let's see if this is a way down to where I need to be. That looks unfortunate. Alright, well clearly I did something in here. But did in the past. I don't know what. I've lost the storyline, lost the plot, Alicia. Goodness. Yes, I've lost the plot. That is, I have indeed done that. What I have learned is the absolute importance of following your map when of following the map and all of the icons on it whilst you're doing a dungeon crawl kind of mission, because oof, if you don't get it then is it down in this corner here? No. This one. Down here. So I made it to here, now what? That's the place that I just fell through a second ago. all one way. Okay, so that helps a little bit. We have to start a whole lot to the west of the thing that I need to take the photo through. Navigating through life's like navigating through a dungeon crawl mission. You gotta keep your wits about you. Yes, you do. Because you will inevitably miss something. And in real life, you can't go back. Map covering the secret chambers underneath the Sphinx. So this photo is supposed to be taken from under the Sphinx. I can work with that.
Ich frage mich, ob hier auch Hochprozentiges verkauft wird. Komm nicht näher.
Sometimes it grabs and sometimes it doesn't. I never know. All right. Let's not go down the big hole.
I really didn't want anyone getting that mask.
Ten out of 10 for Sanctuary of the Guardians, 10 out of 10 for Secret of the Queen Mother, 5 out of 5 for Savage Predicament, 32 out of 32 for The Idol of Ra, Mysteries, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 2 out of 2, 2 out of 2. Mysteries are done. Fieldwork is done. Adventure is done. Ah, A Merchant of Venice. This is your favorite. This is your favorite quote, Alicia. It is interesting that you have a favorite quote. How far that little candle throws his beam, so shines a good deed into a weary world. Merchant of Venice, Act 5, Scene 1. I like Merchant of Venice. I do like Merchant of Venice. Shylock and Portia, and some lessons. Oh boy, some lessons. All right, good. Let's see if we can get into the Nazi fight club now. She has the soul of a poet. She is a retired literature English teacher and does like a little of a bard from time to time. Oh, has it been a month again already? Welcome. One more. Thank you. Ah. Oh. Can't get through that door, but I might be able to get in. Thanks for the sub codes. You, sir, are an unbelievable rock star, and I don't entirely know what I've done to deserve it. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope the family are all making lifestyle changes with you.
Man trocknet richtig aus hier draußen. Arrest, would you?
Why are you naked, sir? Where are all of your clothers? Doing good. Wife's trying. Not totally, but close enough. Hey, steps in the right direction sure help. Right? Money. A Wehrmacht uniform, which is a disguise that I will need to get into the fight club, which is why I was sent here, but I got the Wehrmacht key as well. That is what I really needed. Okay, now the fight club itself I've already found. I did wonder why the journal entry was taking me over there. Now I know, and now I know I can get to a bunch of the other stuff which has been being held up as well. So tell us about the journey, Copes. What's the thing at the moment? The thing that's like the focus or your current stumbling block, your health journeys. How you doing? You got a bonus at work. Congratulations. I got my performance review. What was your bonus? And you're building a new PC for it. Nice. What was that bonus for? Was that in the year? Oh, I'm wearing the Wehrmacht uniform. Interesting. I didn't realize I'd changed into it. They call it short-term incentives, STIs. That's what ours is as well.
Du kennst die Regeln?
Ours is really complicated formulas. First place with an STI. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Na, wenn du meinst. Dann komm rein. Viel Spaß.
Then that's a nice surprise. And enough to build a new PC, so that's great. Congratulations.
Ein neuer Kämpfer. Mal keine Wahl.
See what you got.
Und zeig uns was.
Springt dir was ins Auge? Da hat jemand Geschmack. Bitteschön. Geht weg wie warme Semmeln.
Our SDIs depend on a whole bunch of stuff, company performance, health and safety, like reportable injuries and stuff like that, and your personal. You weren't sure if you would get one this year with the economy. The economy's been pretty good, I think, where I've been sitting anyway, and I know that our company in particular is doing quite well and has been performing regardless of the economy. Our economy has been good, so that should bode well for us. Injuries have been up, which is not good for us. Yeah. Good point. How that impacts things differently. Injuries up is not good, but my performance review was good.
Na, willst du mehr? Schlag ihn K.O. Der hat gekriegt, was er verdient. Und hier ist die Knete. Ich glaube, da will es jemand wissen.
Damit kannst du nichts falsch machen. Danke fürs Geschäft.
They do hate it for the year, then each department gets a percentage based on department goals and stuff. Yeah. Standard build. I hope it worked out for you. Glad it worked out for you. You guys got any bread around here? I really need some bread.
Da war ich wohl zuvor schnell. Und jetzt bin ich das Gespött der Gegend.
There we go, here's the bread. You're building a 980X3D with 64 gigs of RAM and an RX 7900. The first two of those things sound very nice. I'm not so sure about the RX 7900 anymore. used to be a fan, but I'm not at all convinced any longer. But I also don't know that I'd get the 5080 either. Yeah, top of the line AMD, and it's the Team Red thing, which is what I'm not so sure about anymore.
Das war ja klar! Reicht's dir?
You're running a 3080 Ti. It doesn't work best in Linux, which is what you're running on your machine. That makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, it's definitely a step up from a 3080. So congratulations on that. So you're running an NVIDIA now. What made you switch from an NVIDIA to an AMD? Is it Linux that is the reason to switch from green to red? I need more. Yep. Closed source is not a good word around the Linux world.
Yeah, the fields are nice.
Alright, so now then I can go after the things that were locked behind Wehrmacht. Lock and key doors things. Actually looking pretty close here. Pretty close. Which way was which?
دي ما كانش ينفع تمشي في الطريق ده ولا السنة الجاية على ما تتصلح. دي بايظة خالص. شوفوا يبوظوا ويكسروا حاجات وبعدين يقولوا لنا خدوا صلحوه.
Wait, that says it's a photo, but the book says it's a note.
Bleib auf Abstand.
Well, at least it fits.
Play a really GPU-intensive game on your desktop, starts doing stupid things like monitors locking up or applications freezing. It has to do with the Wayland system and NVIDIA. I don't know what the Wayland system is. Change combination, make it a random sequence this time. Even a child can figure out the last one. And if I catch you and your soldiers playing cards instead of working, I'll make you regret it. Voss is not happy. Change the code. That sequence is so easy, a child could have got it. Oh, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wayland is the Windows Manager for Linux system, and the old one was called X11. So, not that. Ah, cards. Winning hand.
Bad angle. Got it.
What is that? Winning hand? Ace, 3, 2, ace. Ace, 3, 2, ace. Something on the high end. Ace, 3, 2. Ace. 8.
Not bad.
But it was buried. So, yeah. 3, 2, 3 is the hearts that could be seen there. Graphics Windows Manager, aka the system on a computer that sends the info to the card to draw the pixels. I gotcha. Drawing pixels. You'll note 71 of 71 done. Woohoo! World of knowledge. That's right. No, I got it. That was not mansplain so much as that was tech-splain. But I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I can take. Let me just walk right off the edge. That's a problem. I walk right off the edge, and there's a.
Wanna go again, Shorty?
Hello? Hold your horses!
Didn't I just do this recently? I swear I recently went through this whole location. How did I miss a book as well?
Was ist los?
Einen Schuss.
Wollen wir diesen Soldaten noch mal zurück? Das macht nachdenklich.
This could be interesting.
And another. Oh, do I have enough points for hard-boiled and blockhead? I do. Knuckle Duster Den, I have to work on that, but I need more buffs first, and a couple books didn't hurt either. Belongs in a museum, yes on that one. Riddles, I'm gonna have to get on the wrong direction. World of Knowledge. Remedy. Let's do the World of Knowledge one first. That's on the left-hand side, the west side of that compound, and then the Belongs in a Museum and the Remedy for All are on the east side. Oh, I'm wearing the Wehrmacht uniform. Okay. That was not at all what I had thought I was going to be wearing. That may allow me to sneak around more efficiently in the previously restricted zones.
Better stay away from here.
Ah, it was inside a Wehrmacht lock. Along with so many other things. Holy heck, bread. Needed that. Judo Tekken.
I'll read through this.
I will, but I don't have enough adventure points at the moment. Oh, I just completed World of Knowledge, so maybe I do have enough adventure points now. Where did that hammer go first? Combat. Picture 375 of my now 415. That was perfect timing. What else is available in here? Just the book? Is that the only thing in this whole place? Was a book? That looks like the sort of thing that you'd carry around the Ark of the Covenant in. Oh made two of the health. We made a second or a third and fourth. A second of the small healths, two small healths into a single large one, which seems like a bad thing, except that the total amount of health is the same, but it only requires a single heal or buff instead of two. So that is a win. Let's see what the guidebook says is next. Knuckle Duster Den belongs in a museum. Yes. Riddles of the Ancients, no. Lost Artifacts, no. Wehrmacht Transmissions, complete. Remedy for all, yes. Belongs in a museum and remedy for all.
Was ist los, Soldat?
Guten Tag.
Knuckle Dustin sounds like a tough one. It does. Did you used to stream some game that was Star Wars Galaxies adjacent? Yes, I absolutely did, Marine. I used to stream a Star Wars Galaxies emulator. I used to stream Restoration, and loved it. But finally got my fill of Star Wars Galaxies and moved on, which was a long time coming. What's going on with Resto these days? They are continuing to develop and grow and make progress, and they are busy little beavers over there. I'm not playing there anymore. Whoa. No.
I should get out of here.
They are continuing to improve the game and their version of it, and they're like really busy. It looks good. Their vision is coming to fruition. Like, I'm really happy for them and excited about all the stuff they've got going on. Enough, maybe. Enough.
At least we should get this Steely to the wall.
Maybe that I have considered of late, maybe checking it out again. It's not quite an itch, but I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it. And they sent an email out not long ago with an invitation to come back and here's a reward. Come back and we'll give you this. I don't know what it was. Didn't look too closely at it, but it's sitting there in my email, and I'm like, maybe. Could happen. But the backlog is huge, and so I'm not in any particular hurry. How about yourself? Have you been playing anything? I was actually talking to somebody today who is developing a couple of servers, I believe, which seems weird to me that you'd be developing a couple, both an NGE and a pre-CU version. Ah, well, classic. Nice. 25 out of 25 medicines. Done. Good. Let's see what we got here. Field notes are done. World of knowledge is done, other than the ones that can be purchased from the pharmacy. Remedy for all is done, so any books that I can purchase from the pharmacy, I now have all the stuff for it. Lost artifacts, there's one down by the pharmacy. Riddles of the Ancient, there's one inside the Sphinx. Belongs in the museum, is ready to return. Riddles of the Ancients, let's see if I can figure out. Is the Riddle of the Ancient inside here somewhere? Yeah, I am just like hesitant to jump into another MMO. Honestly, they are just so demanding of your time. There's no escaping them. Well, Classic takes 2 months to hit max level, but max level was never the point with WoW, right? The whole point was to get to max level, and I didn't play WoW, so that's not entirely true. I did play WoW, and as in I started playing it and played a little bit. I don't think I ever hit cap, but the whole point was to get to cap so you could raid. I thought that was how that whole deal went. Oversimplification, sure, I'll take that. That's fair. But that's basically the point. Okay, yeah. So you get to max level, and then... So it takes 2 months to get to max level, and then you've got, like... Then you've got your commitments. That's when it becomes a problem. Like, the bit to get to max level is, like, you've got a small group, or you're playing with your friends, and all that, but after you hit max level, now it's just raid, right? And you've got people setting up calendars and like obligations and commitments to people. It's, yeah. You just PvP. Fair enough. I can't get out of here. Whoa, there's invisible walls there. That might have been blocked by story progress. whole point was you have no choice but to go into here. Wait, no. That's where I just came out of. So you have no choice but to go into here. Means I no longer have any idea how to move forward with this. Because that was the exit when I was playing through the story. It won't let me go there now then. And if I don't go there, I don't actually know how to exit this space at all. I'm stuck in a loop. So it won't allow me to climb out of any of these. Here, this is the door I came in by. This door here only opens from the other side. This looks like I should be able to get out, but there's an invisible wall. What's your next move out of this loop? Well, I think I have to go back to the entry point, but that entry point was one way as well, I think. So we'll just have to explore a little more closely. Here, this is all sort of one-way traffic only. No, it's this way. Nothing to the left. All under there. I believe that's where. Was it Nawila, Nawa, whatever her name is? Brought down the ceiling. That's a dead end. Problem is, I think this is also, well, okay. Maybe there's a way out of this one. Maybe there's a way out of this one. Yes, there's a way out of this one. Look, there's a little crane thing there.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Get over here!
There we go. That's the beginnings of an exit. Right there. Okay. Maybe? Maybe that puts us right back into the same spot. Crying out loud. Not having a lot of luck. Way through there.
Hi, Hitler.
Yeah, I'm not replying to that.
Hallo.
What? That gate's closed.
Just let me out of your stinking camp.
Well, I used my whip to pull myself up on a crane, only I got to a point that just looped me back to where I started. So I am out into the main camp now, and I'm just making my way to the main exit, which is way down the other end. And right through the middle of all the bad guys. But that's okay. The disguise is holding. Almost clear.
You rest for a while now.
And we're out.
Jetzt war zu wenig für diesen Mist.
Right, so I haven't quite cleaned up all of the geyser work here. It's very close though, and I'm going to call it a night now that we're here in this relatively calm space. Let's see, I should
Geht's gut, Soldat?
trigger a save point. That didn't trigger a save point. Less than a minute ago. Yep, that triggered a save point. Okay, that's me. Boink. Done with that. Picking it up. What's today? Is today Tuesday? Not picking it up tomorrow. I am going to start going to trivia on Wednesday nights. I wish it had been Thursdays, but there you go. It's on Wednesdays. So I won't be streaming on Wednesday, and I will figure out whether we want to add a day or perhaps drop to 2 days of streaming. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks all for being here. I am out of here for tonight. Please don't forget to hug your loved ones and stay curious. Good night.